So, hello everyone. We are going to start our open discussion on Men's Day, and this is really going to be open discussion when three women are going to start about Men's Day.
And that too, one person who is totally unaware about this day. But I'll wish every man a happy Men's Day. Now you have a day for you. Go and celebrate this as much as you can.
Yeah, because every other day is Women's Day.
Yes, exactly. This is the perfect thing. Yes, every day is Women's Day. So
Every
just
other,
celebrate.
we thought of, थोड़ा सा तरस आ गया उन पे, चलो एक डे दे देते हैं.
And look at the men's. They are not promoting their own day.
Yeah.
Look at the
They're
marketing
not
strategy.
bothered, no. They're
Yeah,
not
they're not
bothered,
bothered.
no. Hmm.
They're
So
like happy
Men's
to be
Day
happy.
होगा, Men's Day होगा, तो probably they'll ask the women or their sisters or mothers and everybody to ask. They will ask for gifts and probably they are scared because Women's Day आएगा, तो it'll be vice versa, no?
Yeah.
And I guess if there be a men's day, it's very difficult to give on Father's Day what gift we get. They have so limited quantity of.
Yeah,
I
it's
always
very,
face
very
this
limited.
problem to give a gift to a male person. Like if you do some
Yeah,
customized.
when it comes to father, no, I'll cook.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
my father didn't like my cooked food. He's like,
It's okay. Tell him, Papa, next time it will be better.
so every time he expects so much goodness. Na, ki what you have given on Mother's Day, you have to give it more better than because Mother's Day
Something
came in May.
parallel to that. Something
Yes,
parallel to that.
because Mother's Day came in May. So you have to give compensation. So you have to be on Father's Day. It should be something out of the box,
It
better
should
than what
it
you
should
have
be
given.
balanced.
Yeah, it
Balanced.
should be balanced, or either his gift should be superior to what Mother's Day gift is.
My
Guys,
God.
So that's the always this I face this problem, and I know so he has very subtle kind of things now that I want this other. And sometimes every time we face this problem with men's, especially because females love customized gift or something
Uh-huh.
specifically made for them, and if you give the
Uh-huh.
same to a male now, he will react normally. Okay, thank you so much for this, thank you for doing this extra
हाँ,
mile.
लेकिन अंदर ही अंदर बहुत अच्छा लगता है उनको.
Yeah,
अंदर ही
but
अंदर
they don't
बहुत अच्छा
express.
लगता है.
Yes,
And
like
if you don't give, they'll think, no, they'll mention it once very nicely and gently. You
to
didn't
make it
wish,
sure that
no?
they didn't reveal it that they are expecting. But yeah, so that's the major issue I always face to give a gift to a male person, whether it's a colleague,
Oh, it's
or
difficult,
boss,
very difficult.
brother, or anyone. They expect a lot, but when it comes to appreciation, they express it very clearly. Thank you so much. Or otherwise, it would be like going extra mile for me. Oh no, that's very common for me to go extra mile for everyone.
Usually, when I have to gift my son and all, no, they like perfumes and all, so I stick to perfumes. Safest, safe.
Wow, that's the safest. So I always gift t-shirts to my father, na, because he loves t-shirt, and specifically they should have a pocket there. Na. So and whatever I bring to him, he will wear it. But it's like monotonous on his birthday, on his anniversary, on Father's Day, or
Every time one T-shirt.
one t-shirt. So I switched. Let's try something else. But it ended up like, okay, thank you. Just kept it. So I was like, okay, so there is only one gift, that is t-shirt that you'll wear. And I realized, okay, you are happy. Otherwise, all the
Yeah.
gifts are like, okay,
Rest
kept
of the
it.
gifts are okay. ठीक है, दिया है. Thank you very much. Okay, fine.
So that's
Yeah.
the only thing which I always felt, na, like what to give them a gift as a man. So thankfully they don't know about Men's Day. Otherwise, I have to give them a gift as well on Men's Day, and it would be like again a T-shirt on a Men's Day. Because what females expect, na, variety of gifts.
Yeah, and there is variety in gifting a female. You have lot to choose from. But for men, I think he left because all of us are women over here.
Maybe
Oh,
don't
hello.
judge meeting within 5 minutes. What I realized with attending so many Zoom meetings, don't judge a meeting within 5 minutes. Let all persons get a chance to speak. Hi, Montu. Will you like to share something on Men's Day, and a happy Men's Day to you?
Thank you so much. But I heard first time and I had no idea before.
Same here. I also heard this for the first time. So, how you are feeling knowing that there is a Men's Day?
Yeah, now like a few minutes ago I know about it, so I'm feeling very happy now. And yeah, there is Men Day, Happy Men Day also. People celebrate.
Okay, so you are happy with this that you have a day to celebrate.
Yes, because I always used to know wish Women Day, Happy Women Day, all that thing. So now I got to know also, Happy Men Day also people celebrate. Yeah, so definitely this day I will remember.
So what
Forever.
do you expect?
Yeah,
What do you expect on Men's Day?
yeah, definitely it is first thing for it is very good thing for me because came to know about it. So, man, we should make ourselves happy each and every moment because life is no guarantee. It is not in our hand. So that's why I always try to make myself happy each and every moment and keep fit also myself. So that's why we should not wait the particular time for get happy and celebrate only good thing. We should celebrate like each and every moment by ourselves. So that thing I learned from my myself. So this thing I'm doing also.
So you're not expecting anyone from anyone to celebrate a Men's Day for you. You will celebrate it on yourself.
No, yeah. First thing, like yeah, definitely next time. From next time, definitely I will celebrate with my friends, and definitely we will organize some kind of party, small party. So it would be better for us.
So what happened in Women's Day? Na? It's like a lot of things started prepared like before. It's even a month before, right? Like this needed to be chief guest. They invite. A lot of things happen, and like we were discussing about gifting, right? So like cars, dude, like cars, Hot Wheels. Like my brother also loved that. Even one of my friend, he is into cars, and I got like no idea. Like so that's why I avoid gifting according to their choices. I gift according to my choice. I gift dry fruits sometimes. Even like I draw their sketches that like even what like protein bar is a good option. Yeah, you but like I give different colors, like few things we know, right? Few people. So that's why I like irrespective of gender, I give this gift. So this is my version of giving gifts. But yeah, cars, like they love cars. Like
Oh
most
yes, my son is still searching for Beyblades. Yeah, what? It was back, somewhere back. It was there. Now you want Beyblades? No, I want to have a look at them, Mama. I want to see. Go search, बाबा. पुराना वराना सब खिलौना है वहाँ पे go search. जाओ.
Recently, what I gifted to my brother is paper boat collection. All those drinks, all those flavors, I gifted him to because I found him very interesting. Okay, you love eating and drinking of different kinds of drinks, trying different kinds of drinks, and having different kinds of chocolates. So I was like, have a gift of paper boat, all the flavors, try it on yourself. Whichever you
but
like, go and buy it for yourself.
I
After
want to share one thing. Today is Men's Day, but we women are talking a lot. Okay. Dinesh, you want to go? Happy Men's Day.
Thank you so much. When I joined the meeting, right? I all of them are. I mean, all you guys are women, and I just see at least one, two, and when you join, I was like not sure what to talk on the Men's Day because that's something that at least like 4 5 years back, I remember we don't recognize this Men's Day, but at least in office mails and all, it started coming up like Men's Day is coming up in a week or something like that. But I still I think not as much as how we celebrate the Women's Day. There is, I don't think at least not that important, or the import. I mean we won't celebrate that much as we do for the Women's Day. So it's kind of another day, but yeah, I mean, yeah, as you guys also mentioned, right? When someone gifted their friend, colleague, or brother, like mostly we express less. At least most of them, as we know, like we just say, I mean, thank you, or like the expressions will be mostly few as compared to women, right? So that's always there with the men as well, I see. But yeah, I mean, at least it's good to know that Men's Day is getting widespread now. I mean, at least few people know. I mean, back then few people only know. Now it's thing that uh, it's kind of coming into limelight. So that's the something that I remember. I was not aware. At least 4 years back, there is. I never thought there is a Men's Day. So in Abhi's mail, they suddenly said Men's Day. I was like, there is a Men's Day also. So that's when.
Don't worry, Dinesh, I came to know today only.
So I came to know just with this link that there is a Men's Day.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, happy Men's Day to all the wonderful men here and around the world.
Yeah, that's so. I want to ask one question to everybody. Do you think that yes, men's have this problem of self-expression more about, yeah, women's are very much self-expressive. Now they share their emotions very frequently and every time, but men's don't share their kind of feelings what they have very often. And the second thing what I want to ask is, on women's we do discuss about this. Okay, this question is a little serious and too different, so I would put this forward. It's up to you whether you want to give the reply or not. So, or whether you want to carry on with this kind of discussion. So, my question is, once we have attended a seminar on sexual harassment, and at that time it was like all females were talking about sexual harassment, and then a boy came up and he said, "No, it's not always with females. There are men who face the same problem." And when I researched back about this problem, so I got to know that there are very few countries which recognize male harassment as well. Otherwise there is no concept of male harassment. So I found it too strange, too weird, that okay, is yeah, I understand sexual harassment is basically for females, but it's not the male too faces this problem. So a guy stand up and shared his story of what he was facing with his female boss and all the female colleagues there. So at that time I got to know about this, and when I shared it with my family members, I was so surprised that my brother too had faced this problem in his college life, and I was too surprised that he didn't discuss it. He never spoke about whatever. Usually we do at family discussions. We are very open. Like I tell whatever have happened. What similarly, my brother also present these things. But at that day, I realized, okay, this is reality. That men's too face these kind of problems. So I don't know whether like every female don't face sexual harassment. Similarly, men's don't face sexual harassment. All males don't have sex. But do you think that this should be a part of discussion whenever we are discussing sexual harassment, not always from the female side? It could be from male side.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, valid point, Pragya. So, mostly I believe sexual harassment is kind of, I mean, women go to that, broadly than men, right? So that's why, I mean, the significance will not be there for men sexual harassment. But at least as I see in my workplace, right, they don't mention at least 4 or 5 years, right? Since 4 5, they don't mention women sexual harassment. It's just sexual harassment. But though, I mean, men won't talk much, and there is a like stigma, right, that men can't cry, men have to be strong. All these things kind of, at least uh, make them to step back a bit, to speak. speak much on that. But as you know, right, most of the men are like they won't express much, so that's one of the reason. But mostly, I feel it happened to the men at least so, but it rarely happens, as far I know. Maybe there might be few cases where men also harassed, but yeah, the significance is less. So that's something stopping the men to come up and talk about the sexual harassment. So yeah, that's my thought.
So I want to share one thing. Like I counsel like many boy students also, like college students, and even like I also handle breakups of guys also. Like that I don't want to go into deep of that stories, but what I feel sometimes we feel like guys don't express much, but we have also seen like many guys like they're hey bro, hi, cool. They start conversation. So maybe the icebreaker for guys is very easier, but like for girls to break the ice, like start the conversation, they find a comfort level first. Like girls find their group, they search a better place, and then they start confronting their truths. So that's why they are more able to express much, like more able to like can express more. But for
Yeah.
guys, like they talk like to many people, and they feel like chill and like hi dude, hey, what's up. But when it comes for sharing all problems, I find like they might have issues of sharing like to whom to go, because they are very open like to everyone. Is that what I feel like during all counseling?
Yeah, I mean, it looks. It looks kind of weird if some men go and tell that she sexually harassed me, right? So that might be one reason where most, I mean, whoever
Yeah,
harassed.
I think they're so before sharing, they think what will happen with that girl. Maybe his image will be, her image
Yeah,
will be more tarnished than us. If I share, like if a male shares something, then maybe the girl will face so much problem. So maybe they avoid these kind of conversations.
Yeah, so true. Hello, Munich sir. Happy Men's Day. Lisa is very. Earlier, like, we started discussing and Smita joined the discussion. Smita, you want to share on Wednesday?
Yeah, good evening to all and happy Men's Day. Uh, actually, Men's, I never celebrate Men's Day. I celebrate Engineers Day, Father's Day, and Father's Day is only for my father. And Engineers Day is in my home. Lots of engineers. My three elder brothers are engineers. My husband is also engineers. Everywhere I saw engineers, but I celebrate Engineers Day. But now today, Men's Day. So in group, Happy Men's Day. And then Pragya says this topic. It's absolutely correct because 2 or 3 days earlier I saw and sent me in my friends group uh, sexual harassment and men's harassment, all these things means जो भी है थोड़ी मुझे इंग्लिश में प्रॉब्लम है इसलिए तो एंड आई in a Josh and a stage Josh. It's a very popular stage YouTube channels are in the and first time I saw and I hear and I see on YouTube channel. Then a man feeling and share his own experience in men's harassment. Then I think it's a very difficult to all men because women are always said and said it's a common, but men's he shared that he's married and his wife are always torture all means it feel very bad for men seriously. And it's started it's go to jail and he saw uh, different type of people उनके जैसे और भी थे वहां पे जो भी था, and he surprised. Then he started and collected two people and started a NGO. I don't not remember NGO name, but it's a very popular NGO. Then he collected and all people's who suffering from this, then come and share all this, and peoples are help to each other. Then this time seriously I feel very bad because it's too difficult. Men share all these things and men prove that he is not uh, he is not he is not मतलब फेल नहीं, वो गलत नहीं है, he is correct, he is not proof, then front of court and advocate all these things. uh, so then all topics, that's my side.
Thank
Then
you.
Noemi,
So, like,
thank you, thank.
I want to share, like, we celebrate like these days, and like Women Day we celebrate. So we are actually celebrating the breaking of stereotype, right? Like this woman is like bold, she is doing all this, like first time, first woman, like, so this is the celebration we do on Women Day. But for Men Day, like, we still need to break a lot of stereotypes. Even we are not aware of these stereotypes. We say just men will be men, right? There are few things already, like he is guy, like he was like, yeah, not listening. We stereotype, and still we are not knowing like how to break this stereotype. And like I feel like when we learn all this stereotype, and then guys will start, we all start breaking all the stereotypes, then it will like celebration of Men Day also, right? So that is my again thought, and I think this is good thought. The famous said, right, men will be men and women can't be women. She has a lot of mood swings.
Okay,
Jaidev,
guys, yeah, tell me.
oh, yeah, you want to leave?
The men will be men and women will be women. We are we gossip and bitch and
Yeah,
stuff like that. And men, even if they have one beautiful woman by their side, if one woman is passing by, that is men will be men. That you have to
it's a
accept. But
nature, it's a
but
nature.
you can't help it, na. You can't help it, na. I justify it with like this. It's a rose. Everybody can see the rose. No matter how you watch it, how you look at it, nazariya hai apni apni bhai.
Munish,
Okay,
There are many
I'll
videos regarding this. There are many videos
oh,
regarding this. Men will be men. And suppose some lady is passing, some lady is standing at a
Imperial
lift.
Blue.
In the lift,
okay,
they will definitely
I have
stare.
to leave, okay,
No,
because
no,
I am the G of one club and I
yeah,
have
no,
to 7:30 it's their meeting. Okay, bye.
yes, Munish sir. Imperial Blue, man will be man.
Uh,
Yeah, seriously, man will be man.
Good evening, everybody. You are absolutely right. The man will be man. But it's a very rare chance that you are absolutely right that men will not stare, men will not give a second glance to a female. That's my personal experience. But I noticed, maybe I also do it. But when I see somebody else is doing it, it looks filthy. It looks nasty. Especially, I've seen the elderly people when they see the female, is any female is passing by, and they give a second look. They took it. They shift their eyes. They shift their eyes gaze. The person, maybe that lady will not be able to see, but there is somebody with whom he is talking. That person can see where his eyes are right now. Suppose we two person are talking, and one elderly person is talking to me, and if any lady pass by, and if that person will see, the impression goes down. For that, a person should be a very wise person, should have a lot of experience in his life. Then only a person can learn this thing. But maybe that the person who's elderly, his daughter can also notice, his wife can notice, his daughter-in-law can also notice that where her father-in-law is looking right now. It gives a very, very bad impression. So for that, the temptation of watching a female, we have to curb that. This thing I myself observed when some of the people they see, even the President of America, Barack Obama, there is one video. The girl passed, the lady passed, and he turned his head to see her back part of her body. And that video went viral because he's also human. He saw. So there are many top people, those who matter in this world. Their video went viral while looking the lady. For this, one need lot of willpower not to see, not to see, not to see. For our everyday person work on this, no, I should not see. It hurt a lady. Suppose with my wife, somebody. Suppose is with a girlfriend, and that the girlfriend, it will hurt her. And it's not. There are females also, those who look after the man. They do it discreetly. They don't spend time keep on staring. They will give a glance and they will shift. The man maybe will stare for 15 seconds, 30 seconds. That can be noticed. But it's a very difficult task. One should work on this. And there are very few people. I know some of the people in my life, those who don't bother if suppose somebody passed away. But somebody told me, you all are grown up. I asked why we should not see like this. It is this thing I discuss with many people. Even I discuss this thing with the female also. That if we see, it looks bad. The lady didn't see me, but to whom I saw, but somebody else would see. It gives a bad impression. That it doesn't matter. We are human. It doesn't make a difference. This thing is discussed with me. I also noticed this thing. That's why they'll discuss this thing with the female also. Female, those who are known to me, those who are close to me, 4 or 5 females regarding this. But some other ladies, they don't like. They offend if somebody ogle at them. Somebody gives them a lecherous look. And some don't mind also. I met some of the ladies, those who get damn care. If suppose somebody is watching, let them watch. Till they don't touch them. So over to the Toastmaster, please. And you give your own, opinion regarding when you see a male watching. How do you feel?
No, of course it feels bad. Like, are they staring at us? Like, what is that intention? We can see. So sometimes, like, I always make the boundary. Like, if I know the person, and if I feel uncomfortableness, I can't stay like with that guilt that I didn't take step to teach that person. So like this, I learned like after a lot of years. Earlier, I used to think like maybe I am the person who I'm the wrong. Like, is my dress is wrong? Like, is my hairs are wrong? Like, sometimes I start blaming myself for my own looks. But then gradually I realized like that person is wrong, right? So it's not always like we got the sense like if we are feeling uncomfortable, but it's not always like someone is staring, it's like with bad intention always. No. So that I realized like later in my life. So of course it feels bad if someone is staring you like what, maybe the person like about to compliment you, that is good intention, right? That is over, you compliment me, thank you, tata, bye bye, end of the talk.
Yeah, I believe if you just do eye contact for 10 seconds and just move on, I believe that will be healthy. But if keep on staring, that kind of looks pretty bad. So I think girls do they just stare and for a second and then move on. So yeah.
Like
So
what I
10
feel like I
seconds,
have
just eye
my
contact.
elder brother, yeah. So I can't make him like that. I find some persons like who made me uncomfortable. It's my responsibility to teach him. Even I taught him please some toilet etiquettes. Like whenever he come from hostel, boys hostel, he always forget, and this time I was not talking to him, not at all. Then he realized after my looks, yeah, I had done mistake, and that's how I'm teaching him. Yes, Sudha ma'am, happy Wednesday.
Oh, happy. Yeah. See, I'm a person who really believe men is very smarter in terms of managing everything. And he's what kind of a man, if maybe a low class person or a middle or a upper class person, they knows how to handle the gaze, the way, and how to turn the happiness to sadness, and how to trick others. Everything they know, each and everything. They are very smarter than a woman. That's why they are ruling us. So the gays and all, if I don't believe that unconsciously the men is seeing the girl. They are intentionally, if they are staring at a girl, they are doing it intentionally. Maybe that could be due to some other benefit, or maybe he wanted to others to look that girl down. That's why he also do us. Sometimes he may be having an intention that this girl is mine, others should not see that. In that way also he will do. The men's know how to control his gaze. I don't believe that he is not able to control it at all. And I believe, and I have seen that men's also go through some kind of sexual harassment. Yeah, harassment also I see. Sometimes the men's will be reporting, I'm having a lunch in my canteen because my wife is not cooking. Kind of harassment he used to say sometimes. I heard it from the young men. And sexual harassment also they would be going through. They usually say to the wife, this woman is not good, like that they used to say it. I think he knows how to handle it. If he goes through that harassment, maybe that could be some kind of uncontrollable circumstance. Maybe that girl might be, that woman might be superior to him, or else she might be richer than him. That could be the reason. Other than that, he won't trap into such a situation like women who lose all her mind and she traps anywhere. That's what I believe.
Yeah, so man can be physically strong, right? But
Yes.
emotionally, mentally, we all are equal. Even we today we are open to discuss about third gender also. We gave them right, but at ground level we are still uncomfortable to welcome them in our society, in education institute, right? A lot of things we needed to change, but first of all we can change our own perspective, right? And I am happy we are celebrating this men's day discussion, and it was a great discussion. I believe I really enjoyed, and hope Montu we didn't offend you any guys.
Yeah, I also heard many cases also I saw in my life, like men harass also, men also harassed by girls. It is true that. And I have also some female friends. So last year when I visited my hometown, so they invited me for a wedding. I visit there and they are not comfortable with me because they're thinking if they will be they would be with me, so other people they comment wrong way, so their relative will comment wrong way, that that girl called to boy and something, and they are running here and there, this kind of. So that's why they're also afraid about it, and they're not feel comfortable actually, some girls. But I told them, you should not think about what people think, because it is your life. We are not, if we are not doing any kind of wrong, so why should we worry about? It is our life. We have right to live, survive our life according to our choice. So this kind of also I made her understand. After that he understood little bit, but still she is feeling heebie-jeebies, and she is uncomfortable also. But boys are also, they when they are harassment by girls, so they are unable to share all details to others because they are thinking if I will share with my friends, so they will make a fun with me. You are boy, you are strong, even though you are harassing by your girlfriend or like wife. It is too bad. So that's why. But some friends, they frankly they share all that details. So it's up to person according to me. But we
Yeah.
should share, we should share. When we share, then we will get rid of from that thing. We will arbitrate our problem, all that thing.
But like intention is like making a better place for our next generation, right? If we start talking open discussion, like discuss about our problems, then like our next generation will also realize that it's okay to share problems sometimes. So that is what I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
So I shared one link. He is Aryan. He is also doing a great discussion, the debate session. So I shared in chats. If you guys have time, please join. It's a debate session. So hope to see you in that meeting. Thank you so much. Anyone wants to share? Like we can open this window for 2-3 minutes.
No, thank you so much. And I'm very glad to join this session because I thought, this kind of session is not there. But after that, when I came to know, so yeah, I'm very glad because we all like here, we are discussing openly all that things. So that's why. And I'm
Yeah.
learning many things from those who are elder than me. So that is the one benefit.
So learning from each other is the agenda, and every day 7 p.m. And if you guys get time, please join. And if you think you are not like you are busy, just speak, and you can leave the meeting also. It's totally right.
Yes, sometime when I tied up with my work, so at least I joined for because it has been 3 days. I'm joining here, so whenever I busy and tied up with my work, so I just try to join even though for 30 minutes at least. Yeah,
Good day, everyone.
yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night. Advance.
Bye bye.
Bye.